Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while since I've made a video, vlogging, I mean. So today you'll just know some random facts about me. I got this random question generator hooked up, and well, on a different window. So here we go. What was your least favorite thing about this week? Well, I had to work on Sunday because I was pretty upset when I couldn't see my nieces and nephews opening up all their presents because they couldn't come down here to see us for Christmas. And well, it's December 25th, so yeah, I missed out on all the fun. But you know, we gotta work. What are your favorite TV shows? Well, I like a lot of cartoons, but I kind of like Burn Notice. That was one of my favorite shows, but that series finale, I watched that, man. The Big Bang Theory, The Blacklist, SpongeBob. There are a lot of others, I can't think of them right now. What did you do last weekend? I worked. Do you have any vacation plans coming up? No. But I do plan on going, coming up, meaning several years from now, sure, maybe. Going to Italy or Greece, you name it, man. What is the first thing you do in the morning? I wake up. What was the last movie you saw? Ender's Game. That was really, really good. Ender's Game, I saw it with my sister and a few other friends. What is your least favorite part of your day? When I'm sad, obviously. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Hot Pockets. Yeah. Would you rather be rich and ugly or poor and good looking? Well, I am poor-ish, and I believe I'm good looking. But I don't want to be rich and ugly. Too bad. I mean, I do want to be rich, but ugly, it's just apparently today's society hates ugly. What was the last dream that you remember? I don't. Actually, no, I just had a random dream last night. I was watching something on my computer. It scared the crap out of me in my dream. It was an ad while I was gonna watch a YouTube video, and it was this family all nice and happy and da 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 da. And I'm getting the chills right now. And there was this little baby, and I don't know what. Oh God. And the family was flying through a storm or something with the baby. You know, on board. I don't know why. Again, random dream. This guy, he had this announcer voice, man. This baby had or something, I can't remember. But then, oh God. It zoomed in on a picture of the family and the baby with this really creepy, horrific music. And this family is, and the parents are getting arrested for killing the baby. I don't know why, but that scared the living heck out of me. So I decided to go show my sister and her boyfriend. And I'm just sitting there, freaking scared to see it again. And they get scared the crap out of, at the music. I mean, the music was just so freaking scary. Like, I have goosebumps right now. I woke up like freaking like it was dark too. So it was, oh my god. It was weird. They murdered the baby. Now it doesn't seem as scary. What is one thing that you cannot live without? My dad. He's been helping me so much. Would you be willing to reduce your lifespan by 10 years to become rich or famous? I don't know. I mean, I've always said, you know, one day I'll be famous. The thing is, do I want to risk 10 years being rich or famous? Well, potentially, my statistics show that if you're rich or famous, you do reduce your lifespan 10 years without realizing it, because all the crack and the drugs and the freaking drinking and the sex and the STDs and the publicity, you just want to end up killing yourself. Just like, well, I mean, come on. I mean, look what happened to Paul Walker. Damn. Well, the thing is, he was coming home from charity or something. So, man, bless his heart. That's like Paul Walker. No, I wasn't mentioning anything about like, oh yeah, he does drugs and that's bad. He was a pathetic, famous person. But no, like that wasn't exactly the best example. What is one thing you would change about yourself? The way I talk. Like, I just, yeah. I started. What would you rather go without junk food for a year or go without TV for a year? I mean, I just got this TV, 32-inch, $98, LED HD TV. That thing is beautiful. With junk food, oh, I love to eat. Nope, not gonna answer that one. I already answered that one. What's the last thing what is the last thing you do before you go to sleep? I close my eyes. Yeah. What kind of old person do you want to grow up to become? Well, I want to be like one of those old guys that you see that are still physically active. You know, that they've been working out, you know, keeping their physical structure intact throughout their whole life. You know, not just like with a cane holding my back, like, I should have done something when I was a kid. My labia. You know, I don't want to be one of those guys. You know, yeah. Do you prefer to cook or order takeout? Well, I mean, I'm Italian. Yeah, so. Where do you currently live? In my home. If you could choose your last meal, what would it be? Probably some nice sirloin steak with a big side of mashed potatoes. Some salmon, like a little side of salmon, like smoked salmon, and with a little barbecue sauce on my steak, and gravy, the richest gravy you'll ever have on my mashed potatoes. with a nice glass of Sprite. Yeah. What's the longest you have gone without sleep? 66 hours. That didn't take me very long because I remember that first 3 days of school in senior year. If you found $100, what would you do? Well, obviously, I'd see if anybody lost it. Not ask them because, oh, if I asked you, oh, did you lose $100? Of course you'd say yes, because it's $100. Anybody would take it. But I'd probably hide it under my foot or something, see if anybody comes to claim it. You know, oh, hey, did you happen to find $100 or something? You know, and then I'll give it to them. You know, because it's their money that I actually believe it was. Yeah. That's what I should do. Just go up to random people and ask, hey, did you happen to find $100? I guarantee you, somebody will have been able to find $100. Oh man, why didn't I think of that before? I can make some serious money like that. I'm just kidding. No, that's stealing. What do you do for fun? Well, I do a lot of things. YouTube, I work out. Yes, workout can be fun. It's a lot easier to keep in shape than to get into shape. Go to the movies, you know, social activities are at a minimum, but I try to. What do you like to do on a rainy day? Watch YouTube. What did you have for lunch yesterday? I had a sandwich. Are you doing anything fun this weekend? Well, probably not so. I mean, New Year's is coming up, but that's... I don't know. Do you play any sports? No, but I do work out. I suck at sports. If you won $1 million playing the lottery, what would you do? Well, I'd invest in some of it, spend maybe some of it, you know. Of course, this is all after taxes, or, you know, income tax, and then some to charity. But the invest, you know, of course, whatever, like the highest percent I'm offered, you know, per year, you know, the interest rate, whatever it is. So that way, the maybe $3, $4, maybe $500,000 is in the bank, but I just collect off the interest. And 20 years from now, let's just say it's 10%, so that's $50,000. The 500,000 will be there, but I think another 50,000 will be in there in 10 years. So it's $550,000, you know. But I think, yeah, whatever. My dad was telling me about this. If you could live anywhere on Earth, where would you live? Ooh, Italy. Anytime. Do you prefer to take baths or showers? Come on. You take baths when you're a kid, and then you realize, man, that's all dirty water that you're just sitting in, just letting it soak into your body. And it just feels weird sitting on the bottom of a bathtub. What do you do in your spare time? That's something for another day. I'm just kidding. My spare time, I relax from work. All that Shazam. Would you rather be poor or ugly? Well, I'd rather be poor. Because, you know, I guess as society just hates ugly. I don't want to be ridiculed and stuff like that. What was the biggest thing you have ever won? I actually won a second place trophy in a kids Kiwanis triathlon. But I think it was the last weekend of September in like 2009. Yeah. It was just great. I wonder where it is. I don't even know. I think it's packed away somewhere. But yeah. The biggest thing I've ever won. What is your preferred method of contacting someone? Email, phone, text, etc. I think text. I mean, I do text a lot. Come on, next question. Next question. What was the last thing you bought? That TV. I think. What is your dream job? Man, there's just too many. Either I honestly don't know. I mean, I have several that I still haven't decided yet, like astronomy, photography, psychology, landscaping, auto mechanic. I don't know, man. It's just like anything to do with math and science and physics. Or I don't know. What do you do to stay in shape? I work out. Yeah. What did you have for dinner last night? It was a nice sausage casserole, sausage meatballs. It was freaking great. Ooh. Do you recycle? Yes. Very much so. Would you rather be poor and work at a job you love, or be rich and work at a job you hate? I'm trying to remember who quoted this. But if you do something you love, whether you're poor or you get rich off it, you're success. Because if you don't just do something you hate for the money's sake, because it's just one question you gotta ask: is it worth the money? I wouldn't think so. Do something you love, and maybe you get to higher places, because they'll see you have a great attitude. You have, you know, what more to be great at something, the best at something, than what you love to do. I mean, if someone loves to paint, they're most likely going to be really great at it. I mean, I like to draw a little bit, but I suck. And that's something I don't want to do. But I mean, some of these people I see, they love drawing, they love painting, they're freaking great at it. They could get paid for this stuff. And that is a successful thing, is if they do what they love. But even if you're poor at it, it doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to remember who said it. Which president had this great speech? It was just great. I already answered that. What is your favorite sports team? New York Giants. What celebrity do you like to follow? I mean, I have a Twitter. I barely use it. I've followed some celebrities, honestly. I try not to be that huge in the media. Would you rather be the best player on a horrible team or the worst player on a great team? Probably the best player on a horrible team. In a way, that could mean both. If you're the best on a horrible team, that could be the same thing as you could be just as good as the worst player on a great team. Because if the whole team is terrible, and if you're the best player, you probably either are really good or really bad. But the others are a lot worse off than you are. Or, like, you could be the worst player on a great team, well, you're just probably gonna get drafted to some other team, probably on the horrible team. Yep. And then the worst player and the best player are probably just going to be about the same, you know. That was hard to explain. I think you know what I mean. What would you be doing if you were not here right now? What if I'm not here? Come on, next question. Would you rather be tall and fat or short and well built? Well, I mean, duh, short and well built. I want to be tall and fat. I like my size. I already answered that. What countries have you traveled to? None. I've stayed right here in the USA. What is a short/long-term goal of yours? Short term, go to college. Long term, well, basically, pursue what I studied in college. Make a career out of it. Which in today's job market, you gotta find something that's like extremely needed, but also something you like to do. So that way you're successful both ways. I know I contradicted myself, shut up. You know, by doing what you love but poor. I mean, it is better to do what you love and be rich, obviously, but that's not what the question was. You know, because if you do what you love and be a little rich, then you're pretty good. I already answered that. Where did you grow up? New York. What would you be doing? Okay, did that one. Did that one. Did that one. Did that one. Where do I work? At a grocery store. Already did that one. Do I have any pets? Yes, I have a cat. But I do prefer cats or dogs or anything cute and fluffy and adorable. Do you prefer to shop online or in a store? Well, here's the thing. Target, I think it was, they got hacked. And a lot of people's accounts got tapped into, so they froze a lot of people's accounts. Like millions and millions of dollars were hacked into. So yeah, you could run a risk of getting your account getting hacked into at Target, or get risk because you're putting all your credit card information online. You know, like it could not be a secure site and not know about it, and then you're screwed. So either way, I don't know. But at the store, and I'll just use money. What is your preferred method of contacting? So I did that one. As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Freaking weatherman. I remember that. I wanted to be a weatherman. How about that, huh? Did that one? Did that one? If you could have one superpower, what would it be? I don't know. Probably have the ability to make people fall in love with me, because I have no love life. I'm just kidding. No, I think that'll be it, guys. What else? Would you want to know when you'll die? Ooh, that's really deep. I think, yeah, this will be the last one. Honestly, I don't know. I want to say yes, so that way I can do everything I want to do before I die. But then I could be really, really scared at the same time. Because, it's like next year, around Christmas time, I could be dead. tomorrow I could be dead. A few seconds from now I could be. Haha. Fooled you. Yep. That's Anthony for you. He thinks everyone's not this funny. Just kidding. But yeah. That's about it. Yeah. That's about it for the random questions. If you guys liked it, I really appreciate it. If you subscribed, you liked, you favorited, you shared the freaking video, and you did something else with it. I don't know what else you could do. But yeah. Happy holidays, guys. Well, no. Actually, you know what? Merry Christmas. That's one thing I don't understand. You get offended. Some people. Who cares? You don't celebrate Christmas? Oh well. I didn't know. It's like saying, no, it's not. Never mind. It's just like, if I didn't celebrate Christmas, I'd be like, oh, well, you have a Merry Christmas, I don't really celebrate it. I wouldn't get offended, because I'm not stupid. It's just, I mean, really, I'm not saying you guys are stupid out there for not celebrating Christmas, or being, but it's just being offended by one simple saying. It's just, oh, I don't celebrate Christmas. Okay. Why don't you get offended? Oh, just because, because they think I'm a different religion. Who cares? Grow up, people. Come on. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Easter, Valentine's Day, whatever day it is right now. Happy birthday to someone on this specific day right now. You're welcome. I hope you have a merry, holly, jolly birthday. And whatever day you want it to be. Jolly day, like Christmas. That can be jolly too. Or Hanukkah. Okay then. I guess I will see you guys later in the year. I'll see you guys next year. Peace out, sucker.